Now, this question is from ranking. It's a very interesting and slightly tough question, and it is having 3 statements. And as I told you earlier, in the case of 3 statements, we should go from the options to check the answers. Now, what is the question? What is the rank of Suresh in a class of 17 students? 17, total number of students 17 is given in the first question itself. There are 17 students. What is the rank of Suresh in a class of 17 students? Now, the data that is given is statement 1. Nitin, having 13th rank from the bottom, is 6 ranks ahead of Bhupesh, who is 2 ranks behind Suresh. Now let us start. Then Bhupesh, option, the statement 2 is Bhupesh is 4 ranks ahead of Kamalesh. So what is the first question? Question is Suresh. What is the rank of Suresh? So the second statement, data in second statement is not talking about Suresh. The first statement, yes, it talks about Suresh. So from first statement also it is possible. Second statement alone it is not possible. Then third, Bhupesh is 2 ranks behind Suresh and Kamalesh is 15. So third statement also it is possible, we have to verify. Now we have to go from the options. What is the first saying? Only option 1 alone is sufficient. So let us verify option 1. Option 1. Nitin is having 13th rank from the bottom. He is 6 ranks ahead of Bhupesh. Nitin, here is Nitin, is 6 rank ahead of Bhupesh, who is 2 ranks behind Suresh. Therefore, Suresh will come in between. Bhupesh will come here. Nitin having 13th rank from the bottom. He is 13th from the bottom. So there are 12 persons behind him, lower than him. Nitin having 13th rank from the bottom, he is 6 ranks ahead of Bhupesh. So this is, Nitin is 6 ranks ahead means we have to write 5 here. Who is 2 ranks behind Suresh? 2 ranks behind Suresh means he is 1 person. Bhupesh is 2 ranks behind Suresh. Then we can draw this picture. How many number of persons are there between N and S? 1 plus 1, 2. Here it is 3. So how many persons must be here? 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. So there are totally 17 persons. That is also given. There are totally 17 persons here. I will draw here so that let us be very clear on this. There are totally 17 persons. Now, up to here it is 12 plus 1, 13 plus 4, 17. So now we have mapped the position of all the persons. Now what we have to say? What is the question? What is the rank of Suresh in the class? Suresh is here. The rank of Suresh is 4 plus 1, 5 plus 3, 8, 9th. In the class, Suresh position is 9th, which we can draw from the data that is contained in statement 1 alone. But we cannot stop with this. We cannot tick option 1 and go, because we have to verify the other options also. What is the other option? Either 1 alone or 2 and 3 together. Now let us map 2 and 3 here. This is 1. 1 alone we can do it. Let us map 2 and 3. here. Bhupesh is 4 ranks ahead of Kamalesh. Bhupesh is 4 ranks ahead of Kamalesh. So here is Kamalesh. And in between there are 3 persons. So that is why Bhupesh is 4 ranks ahead. That is all contained in data in statement 2. Bhupesh is 4 ranks ahead of Kamalesh. What is the statement 3? Bhupesh is 2 ranks behind Suresh. That means between Bhupesh and Suresh there is 1 person behind Suresh, and Kamalesh rank is 15th. There are 14 persons above Kamalesh. That means how many persons are above Suresh? 3 plus 1 4 plus 1 5 plus 1 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. So what is the question asking? What is the rank of Suresh in the class? Suresh's rank is 9th. So from statement 1 also we can arrive at the answer, and combining statement 2 and 3 also we can arrive at the answer. So between 1 and options 1 and 2, which is correct? 2 is correct. Having seen option 2, we cannot stop with option 2. We have to go and verify other options also. What does option 3 say? Option 3 says only 2 and 3 together are sufficient. Now, are we to draw diagrams like this? Then we will go mad. Let us use a little bit of logic and our sense of common sense and arrive at the answer. What does 3 say? Only 2 and 3 together are sufficient. Now, option 1. What does option 1 say? Only statement alone is 1 alone is sufficient. We have already seen here statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. The data that is available in statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. That being the case, to state only 2 and 3 together are sufficient, that means we are excluding 1. Therefore, obviously option 3 is wrong. Now let us come to option 4. Option 4, what does it say? Only 1 and 3 together. Only 1 and 3 together are sufficient. Again, we need not diagram and verify. Let us look at the option 2, which we have proved to be correct. Either 1 alone or 2 and 3 alone. 2 and 3 together are sufficient. When 3 and 2 together are sufficient, to say that only 1 and 3 together, 2 and 3 together is already proved under statement 2. That being the case, to say only 1 and 3 together are sufficient is again wrong. Because we already proved 2 and 3 together also will give us the question. So to say that only 1 and 3 together is sufficient, we need not verify the diagram and answer. From what we have already arrived at, we can come to the conclusion. So only 1 and 3, to say, having proved that 2 and 3 together are sufficient to answer the question, to say that only 1 and 3 together are sufficient to answer the question is also wrong. Therefore, out of the options that are given, we have already proved from the data that is available in option 1 alone, we can arrive at the conclusion, and option 2 and 3 alone, combining the data that is available in 2 and 3 also, we can arrive at the question, arrive at the answer. Therefore, the correct answer to this question is option 2. Either 1 alone or 2 and 3 together are sufficient to answer the question. It's a very interesting question. I hope you enjoyed it.